Yeah. Let's slow it down a little bit. And welcome back to another episode of the City Podcast. Episode 190, I think. Corona and quarantine has us all fucked up.
I can't even tell if it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Dude, I seriously thought it was not Sunday today, and that's why we're recording late. Doesn't matter to the listeners because I usually put out one that the fuck I want. Anyways, we are your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with
your boy Eric.
And across the radio waves, we have
Roman.
I heard he's over there in London right now.
Oh yeah, he's.
Oi, governor.
Cause his bridge is about to fall on that ass.
Oh shit. Mark's cooking somewhere, being a chefity chef.
Yeah, meth. Chef meth.
Dude. Oh man, imagine if fucking Roman did have like all this new booty and we don't know about it because we haven't seen him in a month.
I don't know. John would be disappointed.
Oh, John would be sad. He's like, babe, you said no girls. He's like, shut up, nigga.
He's like, nigga, what girls?
I didn't say shit. I said, fuck you. I'm gone.
We seen John a couple of times during quarantine, and he's like, I miss Roman. Have you guys talked to him? I was like, we have. He's like, is he okay? I was like, yeah, he is.
Yo. He's super sad. He hasn't seen his turtle boo.
I'm right with that. I'm fine.
Fucking,
you're so cold-blooded, Roman.
You should have seen how happy he was when he heard the news that you got a new bed.
He's like,
oh, dude, that new bed is fucking pimp.
So what happened? Did you downgrade to a smaller size like you wanted to?
He upgraded to
Yeah. I went from a queen size to a full size.
So no moving around, just you in your bed, sleeping good?
I mean, there's still a good bit of room. Like, it's like
well, he did lose weight.
Not true.
It's like a twin and a half. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, so it's a big boy twin.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like the same length, which is like 6.5 feet length, and then like width is maybe I can't even fucking tell that.
Like 3/4.
It's just fucking as long as it's comfortable, that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm trying to I'm trying to get used to the pillows because they gave me like free pillows, you know what I mean? And they're memory foam.
God damn.
And, yeah. But the thing is, I sleep in the tiger knee, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I sleep on my stomach. One of my knees is bent for humping, and then the other one's straight. One of them is on top of my two pillows, and then I fold one over, and then I use my arm as a rest. It's weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
So you trying to figure out where to put the pillows in?
I'm pretty sure John will have like a picture of it when you're asleep.
Doubt it. I hope not. I would fucking be
in the middle of the night, you don't see like little flashes of light by your window?
Oh, I have like super dark curtains, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's what John likes to see. He'll sneak up on there. Can't nobody hear and see me.
I have these X-ray specs.
Hey, technology's a motherfucker.
The thing with memory foam pillows is that they don't fold. You know what I mean? They don't like fold properly.
Yeah, we got a couple. They're weird.
Yes. Yeah, they feel weird. Like, I guess I'm just used to old shitty pillows, you know what I mean? So, trying to get used to that. But the bed is fucking awesome.
Did you go buy it at the store or you order it?
Nah, I just ordered it off Amazon.
Dang. Man, I ordered shit at Amazon. It's not coming. I've been sad. I guess it's not essential enough.
I guess, I don't know. Dude, like, I've been surprised at, like, how much shit I've been getting in. Like, and how quickly. Because I placed an order on Friday, and I got it today.
I guess.
But it said it wasn't going to be here until like Tuesday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I got Prime, and I ordered some shit for my mom's birthday coming up this week, and she wanted some gifts, and I ordered for them, and I ordered the Iggy's about a week ago, and they have not come by. I was like, oh man, and they said Prime. I was like, oh, 2-day delivery, hell yeah. It's like score, and now I'm sad because her birthday's almost here, and I got no presents.
I'll probably be here tomorrow.
I hope so. But then again, the mail has been running slow around here.
Yeah, for sure. Like, the mail doesn't get to my house until I'm out of work. So, like, around 4 o'clock, like, the mail gets here. So, usually it would have been, if I remember correctly, it was like 10 o'clock. and they'd be in the area already. So it's like what, 6 hours late or 6 hours
later
than like usual time.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole quarantine thing. But I will say this, that it's getting I think it's getting better like at HEBs. And I was saying it's one of two things. So like the the sunny answer, you know what I mean? Like the good times answer is that things are getting better and like
getting back to normal.
They're getting back to normal. The more cynical answer is that everybody overbought. So now they're having to get through like everything that they bought in the first place. You know what I mean?
Not really.
So like now there's a more availability.
A lot of people are throwing away shit. Like everything they overbought, they didn't. I mean, like produce, fruit, and shit like that. They're throwing it away and just keep rebuying it.
I just think it's hilarious that all those doomsday preppers could not get any returns. Like the store was literally not doing returns on anything that were like wipes, bathroom paper, hand sanitizer.
So once the
like the cleaning products, they weren't doing returns on.
So
there's only like a certain amount of like maybe certain foods. Like my mom had to return ham that was expired, and they let that go through. But other than that, fucking. They're up in Schitt's Creek and people are like, "Well, this isn't what blah blah blah." I was like, "Fuck you, nigga! Why'd you buy everything?
Why'd you go crazy?"
Exactly. It's just like, why did you go crazy in the beginning?
Exactly.
Just like the whole thing with like people like going to go get guns and everything, all this shit. I understand, like, when after we shot, I was like, damn, I kind of want a 45. You know what I mean? Like I want a gun. But that's because like the shooting was more fun than I originally would have thought. So. Like, that's why I wanted the gun. Yeah. But all these people are like, oh, self-defense and all that shit. Well, it's like, well, I personally never thought it was going to get that bad. But.
Well, I mean, if you pay attention to the news, you see a lot of people that were protesting the quarantine got in arms. And sometimes they're the first ones to commit a dumb mistake. So it's better to have something and not need it and not have it kind of deal.
True.
But then again, I've had guns before, so I didn't go buy one. I want to. But I'm realizing that how the shit's starting to calm down and the government is forcing the economy to open up again, that people are going to start selling their guns back to the stores and probably get something I want cheaper and practically brand new.
Yeah. And I'll be like, how can I not know that this was back during Corona crisis? It might still have some left Rona.
Left Rona. Fucking put sanitizer all over it and Lysol. So around the fucking, I don't know, man. It's been a weird week from the president telling people to inject and drink disinfectants to the leader of Korea, I think, passed away or is in a vegetable state. Yeah,
well, like, that's the thing is, like, I am staying away pretty much from news. So I'm hearing all this shit secondhand, you know what I mean? Through, like, podcasts, especially, like, the injecting fucking disinfectant in your veins.
Yeah.
But the Kim Jong-un stuff, I honestly didn't even hear about it until today when I saw it through a fucking meme, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Oh, the James Franco memes? Those have been pretty funny.
Nah.
No, the one I saw was SpongeBob.
I didn't see the SpongeBob one.
It's SpongeBob and Patrick when they're trying to
put back Squidward
clay statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. And it says, quick Patrick before they shoot us.
Yeah, before they execute us, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one I saw, and I was like, oh, I guess he's in trouble. But here's the fucked up thing. I don't even care, where I was just like, yeah, whatever. I guess he's dying.
It just, it changes the world. I don't know in what way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I know they named already a successor, and it's a female. Eric just showed me a picture, and I don't know anything about it. I'm guessing. Like, I haven't heard anything, because it's been kind of weird, hush, coming out of Korea. You would think, like, a dictator dying, they would make, like, big news, right? But yeah. I know that he had heart surgery, and it went bad, and he was in a vegetable state. China sent some doctors to check it out, make sure, like, yeah, it's true, he's dying. And then today, they announced that chick that's running around the internet that he's going to be the successor. I don't know if any of that's true, because like I said, fucking news has been crazy. I was telling Eric that there is, in UK, they're testing out Corona vaccines.
Yep.
There was a doctor that goes, okay, I'm gonna try it out. According to the media, she had died, and then she came out in the morning. Some news things like, I'm not dead. I was like, I'm enjoying my day. It's like, I've been feeling fine. Everything's okay. It's like the vaccine might actually work and shit like that.
Might actually work.
Hey, who knows? They could take a left turn. That's what we're saying. Like the governments and are saying open up again. It's gonna be okay, right? And then there's like, and everybody else is like, oh, you should not go out because there's a second wave coming. It could be as worse as the first one, like worse than the first one.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't do it. Stay in quarantine. Just fucking 2 more weeks or a month. You'll be okay. Because they even started a bill going that we might get more money again. I think it's going to be $1,000 now. And people are just, I don't know, they're split in the middle of like, okay, we're going to go out, fuck everybody. And then there's the other guys like, nah, don't go out yet, kind of deal. And the media is so mixed up, you don't know what's right anymore.
I
you know
find
what's
myself
true.
being in a half-half situation. Like, I'm alright with people going out, not like in huge groups type of deal. Like, go maybe 2 or 3 people, maybe. But I'm seeing like, there's this video I saw where they, I think it was in, I want to say Iowa, that all the people were in the park. Like, kids were running around with kids, and parents were just like in the park, in the playground. And the cop, they're still under quarantine, and the government said, the parks are shut down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, the cops went in there and, nicely told everybody, I'm sorry, but the park's closed. You have to vacate. And it's always the white people. It's the fucking white people, dude. The fucking white bitches were like, what do you mean it's closed? It's a public park. We pay our taxes. Why can't we be here? And I was like, you know what? Shoot them, dog. Just shoot the kids. shoot the moms. Fuck it. They retaliated. Fucking riot. Shoot those ladies. Because the guy was like, look, man, I'm not saying that you're not right. It is public, but the governor has say on whether or not they could close public areas, especially under this crisis. Is like, it's fake, whatever. And I was like, you know what, dude? I sometimes wish that I had the corona. And, like, when I see these things, I just go to those parks and I start coughing on, like, a bunch of kids.
Oh, you'll be like, that white dude who did that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I was like, you know what?
That white dude that goes, I got corona and just went around.
Yeah. When you see a group of people, they don't believe it, and you got to put the fear in them.
No, but...
and I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Because I think it's more just to hear the privilege in their voice, and I just don't like white people. So just to hear them go,
I don't think it's the color of the skin that matters.
No,
it could have been a Mexican or a black person.
These were all white people.
No, I mean, now, in the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, like I said...
Oh, no doubt.
I turned the news back on, and everybody's acting froggy.
I saw on Facebook, like, there was some people, I think they were, like,
they're throwing eggs at people that are in the stores? I saw that one. It was funny.
There was, like, families joining up here in San Antonio. They're, I guess, like, under a ditch or something, and they were swimming in the ditch water. I think it's a lake. I don't know. It's like 9 miles or something. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that seems kind of dirty, but whatever.
I think Dallas and a little bit of Austin had protesters protesting the quarantine. I know Texas was one of those states like, oh, let's fucking fight it. Let's get back to work kind of deal.
I'm all for it. I'm like...
I've seen people... I do dumb shit to people that are just walking around, but they're walking around too, so they don't see how much of the irony of the hypocrite of it. Hypocrisy. Right? I don't know. I tell you, the media is just bad, so I try not to pay attention, but I was trying to keep track for the podcast and the whole Korea and stuff, because I was watching what happened when Fidel Castro died, and how there was that one time that we wanted to get in power in Cuba and all this shit. This is like, oh man, there's going to be a power struggle over there, because, once a leader dies, and he dies like suddenly, like he did, it makes it where people try to take control over it.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if that's just the Hollywood in my head, or
probably,
or the actual. I
think they all have like backups and
history.
Shit. That it's like a presidency. Like this guy said it. His words law, because according to I don't know. I guess like dictatorship, whatever the dictator says, it is the law, and it is close to like the word of God. So you can't go up against it, or like when you brainwash a good amount of people,
Yeah.
and you have your finger on your foot on their throats, they're gonna follow, and they're gonna be scared to go against it because you have all the other people following.
But there is this chance, like, for the rebels to uprise.
There's not really rebels. If they rebel, most they'll do is just go to South Korea.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. South Korea just be like, oh, he's kind of gone. They're gonna be in chaos. This is our chance. Kind of like I said,
Maybe, but
that's just the Hollywood in my head.
Nobody really wants a war right now. So.
Helping my nieces with homework, I realize I'm fucking stupid.
Yes, you are.
And I
think Roman and I've told you plenty of times.
I am Hollywood washed. I think I see the world through movie eyes instead of reality
Yeah.
eyes. So when I hear this shit or I try to witness this shit, in my head it goes south really fucking fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you're
like
waiting
it goes
for like
dramatic.
John McClane to come by and be like, John McClane, help us. We gotta die hard.
No, like take the whole Trump thing, right?
Yeah.
The whole Trump thing where he's like, oh, inject or shoot up fucking disinfectant, right? In my head, I go, the moment fucking he said that, all these Trump supporters, like fucking hardcore Trump supporters, like, president said it, must be right, and they just fucking, a whole bunch of people just be like, oh, well, I feel sick or started dying.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not bad, but in my head, you know how in most movies when the leader goes fucking jump, they're like, all right, and they jump. So in my head, I thought that was going on.
I'm alright with it.
I was intrigued, to say the least. So I started following the news for a little
Plus,
bit.
they don't even do it like.
But then I realized that there's not much coverage on the Korea thing, and then everything was wishy-washy and so negative. So I was like, nah, fuck it, fuck that.
Of course, there's not much stuff on Korea. Korea just lets out what they want to let out.
Yeah, true.
So any type of media you get secondhand from everything is.
Yeah, but there's always
words.
that one guy that wants to, have the narrative that he reported it first. Again, Hollywood head.
Again, that doesn't fucking matter.
But anyways,
and then with the whole injecting thing, even though it sounds really stupid, I don't think people will do it because the president said it. They'll only do it if it starts trending on the internet.
Yeah.
Like Tide Pods. Everybody knows you're not supposed to eat them. And if
But
Obama told you to eat
them.
them, ain't nobody going to eat them because they're like, fuck you, Obama. That's the thing with America.
See, but it's a different. Trump has a different following.
Either way, they're still not going to be like, well, okay.
You'd be surprised what people do.
They only follow the stuff that they've already follows their rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like, immigrants is like, yeah, fuck those fucking immigrants. Now this guy's talking my language, so they shift their words to their style.
Trump is trying to close down immigration. Through all everything that's going on this past week.
I thought Mexico closed down the borders instead of fucking to America.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you, don't come over here, you sick bastards.
But yeah, that's what I hear. Again, it could be fake news because who knows now.
Again, just hearing it.
I was watching the Daily Show and he's like, you guys, what's that black dude's name? Well, not even black, right? He's British.
No, he's black. He's African. He's South African.
He's African.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean black like color skin, like
No, we know what you meant. You racist asshole.
I am racist. No,
there's nothing worse than the person who tries to be, woke, but still says the racist thing because they're like, I don't know if that's insensitive. Nigga, just call it how you see it. He's a black dude. I forgot his name too.
He could have been Indian.
Roman, you remember his name? The one that took over Jon Stewart.
Yeah, Trevor Noah.
There you go.
Trevor Noah.
Dude.
I should just remember people's fucking names to me like the black
Maybe.
dude. Anyways, I was watching.
You're Mexican in you.
I was watching
Negrito, pinche chino.
The Daily Show. Right? And he's like, you guys don't know that Trump's trying to pass all these fucking laws and bills and through the madness of Corona and quarantine. It's like, oh, man, it's probably true. He's like, he's trying to close down immigrations, and I know you can't renew your visa. And I was like, oh. Smart Trump, because he did fucking promise changes in immigration. So he's keeping true to his promises to his supporters.
I didn't know Trump was a magician with the art of deceiving. Look at this hand. Don't look at this hand.
You'd be surprised what a businessman can do. But, yeah, and then, so I was like, alright, I'm done with the media again. Just close it.
You know what's funny about the media? Y'all haven't seen the movie The Hunt, right? Roman, you still haven't watched it? No?
I think you say you watched The Trolls, right? With your nieces?
Yeah, I just finished watching that like maybe an hour ago.
Did you enjoy it?
No, it's trash. But well, the reason I didn't like it is because they did important exposition. Like exposition is telling you like the plot of the movie and like moving it along. And they did it in weird ways that like even because again it's aimed for kids for sure, but even kids won't be able to pick it up. Like there's a part where they're explaining the truth behind like why all the music strings for the trolls are separated, and it's Chance the Rapper, I think. Yeah. I think he's in there. He's rapping that exposition. And if you're aiming this for like 4 or 5 year olds, it's kind of like, well, they're not going to be paying attention to that. So
they're
like,
just going to dance to it.
The parents that are going to be watching it are going to try to follow, but it's rap. So like, unless you like at least know rap, and then it was like shittily mixed. Like the vocals for that rap were super low, so you could barely hear it. Even like when we had a loud ass TV, so it wasn't even the problem there. It was just like it was mixed bad, and I don't know. I just like, it's a kid's movie. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, but you're supposed to vibe with the tunes and jump around with the trolls and look at all the pretty colors.
Yeah, but then again, like I know a little bit about music, so when they start changing the key of songs because an artist can't get to that key.
Bitch, that's just being picky now, because you know music.
All right, easy there, voice
judge. Yeah, Simon.
Well, it's just that it doesn't sound right. Like they try to do the Crazy Train, right? But they drop down the vocal range, which it's a guy, so it's supposed to be low, but it's a chick that's singing it.
What?
But they
are you sure it's not Justin Timberlake? Because Justin Timberlake can get pretty high up there.
No, it was you didn't see the movie, did you?
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Like, that's the whole thing. It's just like just little picky things like that. But like, yeah, I get it. It was a cute movie. I can't say anything.
Like
more
if you had to rate it,
huh?
If you had to rate it,
our 5-star program
on our 5-star system. Is it my opinion or like for kids?
Your opinion.
Sir, your opinion.
Like,
my opinion, it's like a 1 out of 5. It's not a good movie.
All right, kids.
Now I want to hear the difference. For a kids movie, like if you have someone else and like, hey man, my kids are going crazy, recommend a movie. Would you recommend this one?
Then yeah, I'd strongly recommend it. At that point, it'd be like a 4 out of 5 because what it is it's a whole bunch of music. That's all it is. So it's just meant to like have you dancing. Yeah. So like kids are just gonna dance to it. You know what I mean? They'll just like they'll just dance around and listen to it, and maybe they'll catch a new song that they've never heard of.
And they'll think like "Crazy Train" is normally sung by a chick and that off key, and you're just like, oh my,
that's what
oh my, what should do?
I don't know what that is, but I had to slap somebody.
There you go.
I'll tell you this: all these new movies that have music and TikTok dances and lyrics and all that's making the young generation view more into music than I like that my nieces know music.
Let me tell you about The Cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard the Hunt movie was good.
It's filthy. It's dirty and it's funny, and you wanna kiss it.
So what about this Hunt movie?
Oh, the Hunt movie. How am I gonna do this with spoilers?
Don't spoil it.
I have to.
You don't. Not to give a review. You don't have to spoil anything.
All right, fair enough. I actually give this movie a 5 out of 5.
Surprise, Roman?
What, a 5 out of 5? Usually it's a 4 out of 5.
It's just like it's always gonna be high no matter which. Like I thought it was gonna take a hit because like you weren't going to the theater for it.
No.
Tell you, dude, the comfort of your home is way better to watch movies.
It's not because I can fall asleep anywhere, but I'd rather have a big old drink. That's right there next to my because I don't have like a.
You don't have a cup
holder
stand, so I need a cup holder. Anyways, like the story's pretty good. It is like rich people hunting poor people. It's pretty much just rednecks. They're pretty much just it's white people hunting other white people.
What is it called? The deadliest.
The deadliest game is more like just one guy. It's 1v1. This one's like they got 12 people, and the people that are hunting them.
Oh yeah, I think I saw a preview.
It doesn't follow that precise.
Of course, there has to be something to the movie other than we're rich, we're gonna hunt humans.
Well, god damn it, that would give it off.
Oh, don't.
But that's the main deal is because of social media, it influenced the fact that particular thing was happening, that the hunt was happening, because it's all about like how people gravitate to what they figure. It's like Tony's. It's all people like Tony. How they think everything that they see on the media is true, or whether it is or isn't, they like to share it like crazy.
I don't share
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
And I just said that I didn't watch the video because I was tired of not knowing what it is. So I'm not gonna speak on it. That's be dumb.
You just spoke on it right now.
True. I'm a hypocrite.
See?
Ouch.
See?
I'll tell you though.
But it was this thing that like they ruined certain people's lives, and certain people, other people had to pay for other people's their consequences to their actions, type of deal.
So they're saying to say the world is run through social media and the standings on the social status, and they could easily ruin your life by I don't know, fucking
somewhat, yeah,
shit talking or saying how much of an idiot you are online.
Yeah, but it's also the person's. It's also how people interact with other people, and without proper context.
Because we don't know everything because we get it online.
Without proper context, it could cause more trouble.
When you're just socializing on social media, you're doing it half blind.
Well,
because you don't know.
It all starts off with the text thread between business people, and someone leaked that out, and the people affected to it had to lose a lot of stuff, and got like, say if they were like CEOs or something like that, they've got kicked out of their own company.
Which I seen it's pretty easy to hack stuff like we're using right now. We're on Zoom, right? And Zoom became very, very popular, very fast.
Oh yeah,
because of the quarantine, and everybody was having their meetings.
If it's anything, it's like Mr. Robot. There's always people that want to see what other people are doing, but they also like hiding their stuff.
Oh, they want to be the hole in the wall. Oh no, the fly on the wall.
I guess. Yeah.
They want to be the fly on the wall that knows everything but doesn't want to be part of everything.
Yeah, and because of certain pictures, some people got picked up, not knowing, with like misidentification happened. And that's what made the movie good. But the interactions between how people die, fucking hilarious. Gruesome and hilarious. Like, one part is this old dude gets shot with like a bow and arrow a bunch of times. He's running towards the people that are shooting him. He can't see who it is. And, they shoot him in the back. They shoot him in the shoulder. And then one of them finally gets him kind of like one gets him in the leg and one gets him like on the shoulder, kind of like near the neck area. So the guy's just on the ground. He's kind of bleeding out, and he's just like, fuck. And he's trying to fight back, right? Because he wants to live. And you see a grenade fall in front of him, and he's like, oh, fuck. So he's bracing for death. And you hear the people in the background, without seeing them, is like, hey, why didn't that shit go off? It's like, did you pull the pin? And she's like, oh, that's right. And you see a second grenade come in, and the guy's like you hear the voices, and you see the reaction of the person on the ground, just rolling his eyes like, you fucking serious? And then you see the other one, he's like, son of a bitch. And then, it's hilarious.
I think only you would think that would be funny.
That is fucking hilarious. Roman, if you saw someone about to die, like, and then you see that little bit of comedy in there, would you laugh at it?
The big old hope.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I have hope now, and then like, oh no, the world's still
like
fucked up.
In a movie, yeah, I would.
Exactly.
But, if I saw it in the movie, if I was like real life, I'd be like, no. I don't want to see. I really don't want to see people die.
I don't think anybody really wants to see people die in real life, but I don't know.
In the instance of this
you
movie,
fucking share it a lot, you asshole.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I do.
Alright. In this instance, Roman, we're not rich enough to hunt poor people, and we're not poor enough to be hunted. So we are.
Probably depends. I mean, the other people were like working class. I mean, you had people that were like from like drug dealer, like some piece of shit from Orlando. Then you have like a like a teacher type of guy. Who's
they're gonna give you a fucking cast.
Then you have like a guy who has a podcast who helped like break the thing. And then you have like...
Of course, they're gonna give you a cast you can relate to.
And you have like activist people. I didn't relate to any of those white people. They're all whites. I was like, fuck it. And just to see the interaction between the people who hunt while they're choosing their people is like, do we have to at least throw a person of color in there? It's like, come on, man. We don't want to be those people. And I thought it was hilarious. It had like different agendas on there, and it was just too funny.
It's a Peele movie, right?
Huh?
It's not a Peele movie?
No. It's not a Key and Peele movie. No, it's not.
I don't think it's Key and Peele.
It's a...
Yeah, Jordan Peele. Yeah. So it's just what...
Overall, it's super enjoyable.
It's just a movie about people being hunted with a little bit of comedy.
A little bit of comedy, a little bit of like, oh, that kind of makes sense.
And then eye-opening moments.
Because the ending of it makes it seem like, oh, okay,
like it could happen.
Well, no, it makes sense with what a certain character, like the line she gives off, what she says makes a whole lot of sense. That makes you think like, oh, maybe you should, mind your own fucking business most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And overall, that's why it was super enjoyable. And then the way people die was just hilarious because, it's obviously like entitled people that are like, they don't really know what they're doing, but they're just going along with it and just having fun.
All right. Would you watch it, Roman?
Probably not, because it sounds like a Black Mirror episode, and I don't give a fuck about it.
What's Black Mirror?
It's a Netflix show, just like shit that could truly happen, but it don't. But it's like really messed up.
It's like a newer, shittier Twilight Zone.
Darker Twilight Zone.
Yeah, you missaid shitty, Tony.
I watched like half of the first season. I was like, I'm over it.
Nah, it's nothing like that, Roman. I think I can log into your account, but you can't log into my account, right? Because I have the movie for like 30 days. I was like, you can just log on to my shit and watch it
on the PS4.
On the PS4, but
no, I'm good. Don't worry about it. No.
Do you honestly think there's people out there rich enough that like, let's hunt humans? You think that's a possibility?
It's a possibility, but is it actually happening?
You know what the funny thing is? It's not even rich people. It's more like cartels hunting other people. Just think of it like that.
Well, true, I guess.
Is it possible for people to hunt people? Oh yeah, all the time.
There is some
bounty hunters do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of darkness out there. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know why you're fucking scared about it.
I ain't scared about it. Just thought provoking.
Man,
like
I just don't like. I don't know. I would have thought rich people had better things to do than hunt people. But
I don't know, man. I've seen I saw a lot of statements of rich people, and they're bored.
Yeah,
that's why they do a lot of dumb shit.
I think they'd rather be fucking like kids, animals, or something else rather than kill people.
That's why they need poor people around them, so that they understand like, oh, they can like reinvigorate, them like seeing it through someone else's eyes.
But they won't.
Oh, you mean to tell me you don't wipe your ass with a $100 bill? What do you do with this? Like, oh, you pay what bills? The fuck is that?
What? I mean,
What's a bill?
What's rent?
Here's the thing.
You mean you don't own anything?
Wear your same pants more than once a week?
I seen that.
Yeah, I wear back-to-back days.
I see the rich people just throw out their clothes and be like, it's time for a new fucking closet. I was like, oh shit.
Sunnyside showed me that those two Asian people, they're like, I'm done with this watch, and they just kind of throw it out. They just say, I wore it for 4 hours. I'm tired of it. And I was like, yeah,
that I believe.
I would want to be I want to have a rich friend. I was like, would I eat their scraps? Hell yeah. I ain't got no shame. Fuck it.
Hey, we all know you have no shame.
Exactly.
But,
Roman probably would do the same.
Here's the thing, though. Rich people pay, like, a lot of bills, but they just don't know they're paying them.
No, because it's all investments.
Because it doesn't hurt their pocket, and they have other people to pay their bills.
Plus, they
have accountants and money managers.
Whatever they're paying their shit to is making them money to make more money, so they don't have to worry
just think about it, Roman. Think about it. That all the bills you have now get automatically paid, and you will know it. It's just like, okay, the money was in your account, and now it's not, but it doesn't hurt your account that much. You can still go spend money as you want. So your bills are getting paid, You're not doing it in person. You're not standing in line. You're not waiting for the statements. You just gave the power to someone. Be like, all right, pay my shit, take my money and pay it, right? So that's what the rich do. They don't really know they're paying bills, but they pay a lot of bills and a lot of taxes. But I'm guessing that's why they get bored.
You know who would be like the perfect medium for that? Musicians. But I think they get brainwashed after a while. They forget what the struggle is. Or half the time they never even paid their bills because they were just living check off to check and just cheating the system. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, they don't pay their shit. So
Ellen
now that they got it, they fucking just went with it.
Ellen DeGeneres said it best. They can't relate to rich people. And they can't relate to the poor people no more because they don't have the same struggles.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching The Last Man Standing.
Watch The Hunt. The Hunt's really good.
The Hunt. I'll watch it. Why not? It's there. I was watching the Last Man Standing show, and inside they're recording a podcast, and it asked a really good question that I haven't thought about it. They're talking about comics and superheroes, and he's talking about the new age of heroes and villains, where they're not so black and white, they're fucking gray.
Where anti-heroes are like the main thing.
Like you feel for the villain and you kind of hate the hero kind of deal.
Or they make villains even more villainy.
And
more interesting.
And they're like, isn't that more interesting? Because the way the world is right now, nothing is right, wrong, nothing is black and white, everything is gray, everything's just fucking mixed together. I started thinking about it, I was like, oh man, that's why Magneto is so good. Because Magneto, you could tell he could be a good person and he's doing stuff for like a righteous way for good reasons, but he just does it in a bad way. Same thing as the Punisher. Take Shazam. Shazam has all the powers of Superman, but he's a kid, so he doesn't know he's doing bad. The way he protects his world.
If he doesn't know, why does he have the wisdom of Solomon?
Oh, that's another thing.
Ha!
But that's the reason. Like I was thinking about it too. It was like
Hitler. He was trying to cure people and make not less weak people, but no, people thought that was a bad thing to do it. He went at it a bad way.
And before,
I wish Mark was here so he could back me up on this.
And before, what's his name? Brubaker? No. Who got control of Superman? Roman? The new writer?
Bendis.
Before Bendis got a hold of Superman, Superman was always the one superhero I hated because he was just a Boy Scout. He knew he would never break. He would always do the right thing.
He broke plenty of times. Anyway, he got mind.
No,
but that's any superhero. That's the thing. That's any hero.
No, not really. Like you take Iron Man. Iron Man's always been kind of grayish. Wolverine was always been kind of grayish.
No, Wolverine has been an anti-hero.
Yeah. What about Charles Xavier? Charles Xavier has always been kind of grayish. Daredevil. The only Marvel superhero that I see that won't break was Captain America.
Oh, he broke plenty of times. Shit, even in the Marvel movies, he had to go against his friends to save his friend.
Oh, maybe. That's why I thought it was such a good conversation in the TV show, because I was thinking about it. It's like, oh yeah, he is right. Fucking black and white heroes suck. You don't want a villain just to be a villain, like Carnage. You know that he's just doing things to kill until the new stuff got written where they give him more of a personality, and you realize that he was actually doing things for other than just chaos and death. Because Carnage has always been chaos and death. There was no thinking about it. There was no fucking reason he did things. And so now, so I think it makes characters that are more interesting.
Well, I don't know. I think there's a misconception like with the black and white like hero villain. Just because take like Superman for instance, like everybody says like, oh, he's always gonna do the right thing. Well, yeah, he's gonna do the right thing, what he thinks is the right thing. Mm-hmm. But in a lot of cases, and they've explored it in the comic books, that like what he thinks is the right thing isn't the right thing for everybody. So like that's where like that black and white kind of falls apart. Like no one, like they try to do good, just like everybody else. Like that's why like superheroes can be compelling, is that we hold them up to, like in comics, like we hold them up to a higher standard, right? Like we hold like heroes to a higher standard. But the thing is, like they still have human values, and a lot of them are just humans with powers.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
but sometimes
like that's what humanizes them, is that they do make mistakes.
That's
So
what
like
it is.
that's the whole. That's why
but
like
even though they
I've
make
never
mistake-
been a fan of like the absolute good and absolute bad.
because it seems
that's
boring, right?
Because that's what we were talking about. That's mainly what Tim Allen's point of view was back in the old day. You know, things were a certain way because they were written by people that followed just the way of life. The way of life was there. You know, you do stuff were good, like for America or whatever, and the other guy is always the bad guy. People causing harm are the bad guys. The good guys are always going to win.
No one's
They're
always
always
safe.
squeaky clean. But then, yeah, further down you got more to where like Stan Lee humanized, made them like with everyday problems and shit like that. That made them a little bit more compelling to read, a little bit better to read. That's like Golden Age is pretty good. But you know, I guess
It's cheesy now.
silver and fucking new age stuff or current stuff is what people really like to read nowadays.
Well, it's because they can relate.
Because if you do read those Golden Age books, like they're tough.
Yeah.
Like, they are tough to read because they are
A product of their time.
yeah, exactly. They're a product of their time. Thank you. That it is with the idea of that idea of an absolute good and absolute bad.
Especially when you see superheroes using racial terms and ethnic slurs, and it's okay because you know it's written by some white dude or some Jewish dude who's like, oh yeah.
See, but back then they weren't considered as racial as they are now.
I mean, it's not.
Words have evolved.
It was
and terms have
socially
evolved.
they weren't as socially conscious as they
True.
were now, which I think is a big problem now too. Dude. It's too much social conscious, bro. It's just like let's go back to a little bit more ignorant, baby.
Well, Tim Allen kept saying that it's like, well, it's because the youth of now can't relate. The way of life has changed so much in the last 50 years since comics and superheroes started getting printed and like everybody got to read them. He's like, a lot of has changed in the way we do things and how we live and our values and everything, so that you can't relate to the white side, like the other good side, right? You can't relate to it because you know that some of the choices have to be tough in order to make a hero. You have to have those trials to say, okay, he is a hero I could trust or a hero I want to be like, right? They can't just be like, oh, here, you're good now. And the bad guy, you kind of want to feel for the bad guy too. Makes the story better, I guess. But
Yeah, like
I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a point to all this, but I can't remember the point.
Yeah, it wasn't a good point.
It wasn't a good point. Anyways, what were you saying, Ron?
that it's weird that we're talking about comic books and all that stuff, because today I actually went to the
Dragon's Lair on medical.
Yeah, I went to Dragon's Lair on medical.
Yeah.
I did the curbside.
Uh-huh.
I just called it in. It's super simple if anybody's like interested in it. You just call them, you ask them, you tell them what you're looking for, they see if they have it in stock, and then they'll take your card information, they'll charge you right there, over the phone, so that when you get there, they have like the parking spaces in front are numbered 1 through 6. You park in there, you give them a call, and then you just let them know, like, hey, I have the passenger rear window open, just toss it in there. So you can just do that, or wherever you want them to deliver.
John and I did the curbside for the Dragon's Lair in Alamo Ranch because it's been going on for a while, since like week 2. They've been open for a long time, and I remember I felt bad because it's usually just like one employee, and she was running around across the store because John was trying to get stuff for myself and Tony, and we're just like, oh, do they have this? And John's like, do you have this certain thing and this certain thing? And I was just like, fuck, John. I was like, I hate you right now, bro. And then you see, like when we went to go pick it up, it's really just one chick in there.
I think she's the owner of
and she was just running everything, and I was just like, I go, you better leave her a good tip, bro.
You know what, dude?
Also Heroes is open. Heroes does the curbside.
Well, we're in Texas. Our parks are open now.
Yeah.
Our parks are open, and small businesses are getting a chance to reopen for curbside or semi-curbside.
Yeah, because with them, you could park in the front, and they'll have like a little stand, like curbside, whatever. You give them a call ahead of time, and they'll take your information, and then you can pay with card over the phone, or you can pay with cash when you get there. And you just give them a call, and they'll stay away from the driver's side. They'll be on the passenger side and get your info or your cash. Or you could walk into Heroes, but it's only like the front part where the register's at. They put shelves in between there to like a little L shape where they have like gaming on one side and then new comics and then a couple like new figures that might have come through. And you get off and like look to see what they have. Or you could ask them what else they have in the back, and then they'll go look for you.
Yeah, they have personal shoppers. If you have something in mind, they'll go and pick it up for you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody's trying to get their money back. Everybody's trying to, keep the lights on.
I spent a lot at Heroes.
And as nerds, we gotta kind of support our local scene, right? So they can keep going. Or not, we're not having any places to be nerds at. So I'm cool with, I donated to Dragons Lair. They had a GoFundMe. I was like, I wasn't much.
Did the same thing for Anime Tokyo. Anime Tokyo, you can still walk around, but you have to have a mask on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I donated to Anime Tokyo and Dragons Lair. And I gave money to buy me shit from Heroes. I've been trying to eat from small places instead of McDonald's all goddamn time. Like, just... Like, we had a ramen. We had ramen from...
Edo Ramen.
Yeah.
It was alright. Ramen's not... Like, soups... Not good to get curbside.
Oh yeah, just like the Fogo de Chao. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird eating, but I've been trying to do my part of getting this whatever money we had for quarantine and putting it back in the economy instead of holding it. I know I said I was gonna buy guns. I've yet to go buy a gun. I do want to buy a gun.
One place I have to.
But I started thinking that people, as the economy starts, as shit becomes normal again. All the first-time gun buyers are going to sell back their guns, and I'm probably going to get something cheaper. Because right now, fucking guns price skyrocket because everybody bought a gun. When
Supply and demand.
When shit was quarantined, everybody went and bought guns. We're at a point where stores were like, we have nothing, dude. They had no ammo, no guns. So all those people be like, I kind of want my money back, so they're going to go sell it. And
unless they say nah.
And the prices are going to start leveling off, too.
But one place I want to check out and see if they have curbside is fucking Mina Dimi's, bruh. Been aching for a gyro.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
Or their fries. Like, I could go to Khaled's and smoke and, eat his gyro there because his food's fucking bomb. But for some reason, like, I went to go help out a friend today, and they live, like, on the south side. And I passed by, like, the old Highway 90 flea market, and I was like, fuck, Mina Dimi seems like it'll hit the spot right now, bro.
Actually, I've been wanting some pho, but soups did not transfer well.
Pho Halong's been closed until they actually open. They're not doing that curbside shit. They're like, fuck that.
What place do you want to visit from? I know that sooner or later you're going to get back on your keto, aren't you?
Yeah.
But before you do,
sooner or later.
All right, before you do, you should go eat at the one restaurant that you've been wanting to eat and you couldn't. Like, full meal. I know you go to restaurants and you order off the menu to help you with the keto. But it's not something like you truly want to eat. Like,
damn, bitch, you want to get chunkies and actually eat the bread?
Chunkies or rice pizza or shit like that.
There's one meal. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't know if there's like one place that I have to go to. Because I don't know. Oh, I'm trash. I'm trash. So today I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go pick up the comics and I'm gonna swing by Chick-fil-A. Oh fuck, Chick-fil-A's closed on Sunday. I was like, some bitch,
scrub.
You know what I mean? Like, but like, I don't know if there's any one place that I'm
talking about trash. You know what we ate the other day? RJ's.
Oh, yeah, dude. We hit RJ's up. Fucking mom and sister-in-law got fucking hot Cheetos with cheese. John and I got the fucking extra large corn dogs. I got the chili cheese dogs.
What's the name of their burgers, Roman? Did you like?
Fat burger.
Oh, the fat ass burger?
You can get yourself a fat ass burger before you go back on your keto.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I've been, like I weighed myself. I weigh myself every Sunday. So, like, today I weighed myself. And I gained 2 pounds. So this is like the first time.
Maybe it's muscle because you're actually eating proper protein.
Possibly, but it's 2 it's 2 weeks in a row where I've gained weight. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, but even at that, it's 5 pounds in 2 weeks.
No,
so like,
fuck the numbers, Roman. Fuck the scale. How you been feeling though?
I've been feeling all right. I thought I was gonna have like the keto flu. You know, like when they say like you break keto, you're gonna feel terrible. Mm-hmm. That never really happened. I was waiting for like, oh shit, like I'm gonna feel like super sluggish and anything. Not really.
Unless because of the Rona and whatnot, you felt the depression hit you, and then that could have been the keto flu before he even hit the keto flu.
I just think they didn't hit him because he's been active at work.
Probably.
So he's burning whatever the fuck he's eating.
Yeah, I mean, I average something like 14,000 steps at work.
Yeah, so
like
your body. I think you found the balance, Roman.
10,000 steps is cardio, from what I hear.
Yeah. And then you haven't had the sugar stuff. The sodas and the candies and all that shit, right?
Nah, I'm not really interested. I had Coke Zero because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have a Jack and Coke, and that was terrible. Like it was way too fucking sweet.
I think the keto flu and the sluggish shit is when you put sugar back in your body. Like my brother's been feeling like shit now that he's drinking soda again. He's like, fuck, I feel bad. He gets headaches and shit. I go, stop.
Well, because a soda's fucking 45, like one can, just a regular can, 12-ounce can, is like 45 grams of sugar.
Yeah. TBH though, I've been drinking I drank the 1 liter Big Red.
Oh, I've been feeling like shit.
That's terrible. That's like 120 something fucking.
Yeah. Like, I haven't checked my sugar. Like I was supposed to check it today, but I haven't checked it. I technically still feel alright, and I feel like I'm still losing weight because I'm still doing the fasting. From time to time, and as long as I take my sugar pills, I feel alright.
I feel like crap because all I've done is drink soda. I don't even eat much no more. I literally eat a bag of chips and soda.
Like right now,
and I feel like shit.
Like today, I was telling Tony when I was helping homegirl move. Fucking, we moved the picnic table, a bunch of like stools and chairs, and they gave me a cool little new fucking office chair. It has the wheels and it's nice and thick and it's comfy. I just had to clean it out because it had cats. And then I decided to get those stones that you put around like trees to like
patio stones.
You know, keep them from like overgrowing and stuff like that. Well, it had the good stones like. This is like prime stuff. Like if like you're inner Mexican, it's probably like scratching and you're like, oh, that's good. That's almost like marble.
It's like fucking gold. You're trying to bite into
exactly.
It's real gold.
Like it's that good shit. Cause
it's that good rock.
This is the one that you see at like Home Depot, where it's like
fucking ghetto as fuck.
It's like $25 to $30 a stone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the kind you like lay out. Cause I remember I went with like before this Rona thing hit hard. And we were looking at this stuff, and I was like, man, it'd be nice to put like some type of like pavement or cobblestones or something like to fix up the bricks that we're fucking up, or put something in the back so it's easier to walk through. And but I saw it was like $30 a fucking square, and I was just like, nah, nigga, that's too much. We need at least 20, and I ain't got that money. So I was just like, they kept the big ones. Most of the big ones, they left me like 2 or 3 of them, and then they gave me the ones that you could, they're about the size of like 2 bricks put together. So I was like, hell yeah. I called mom and she gave me like a quick, hell yeah, nigga, get that shit. And I was like, yeah.
Goddamn ghetto people.
So I still have it in my truck, but I had to move like about fucking like 12 of the big ones. That weigh about that weigh about close to like 25 pounds each. And then the other ones were various amounts, but I could like, stack them on my hand and carry them because I ain't no bitch. But after I moved them from where they were at to dropping off at homegirls to I didn't even drop them off at my house. As soon as I got to the house, I fucking chilled. I bought some sleeves or some new decks that I bought.
You crashed out.
I crashed out, dude. I was like, oof, spent because it's been a while since I've been in the hot sun getting that spent. But I felt good. I felt all right. I feel hungry.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this
You're
corn.
probably thirsty, not hungry.
Probably.
I did drink 3 bottles of water right now.
I'll tell you this.
I still feel hungry.
I'm gonna give this quarantine another 2 weeks, see how shit gets, and then I'm just start going out.
I've been going out.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be I'm not going to like just because they say it's okay to go out that I'm gonna like go out immediately.
No, I'm gonna give it time. I don't want to be that guinea pig that ends up getting sick.
You're gonna be the cautious Cassius. I couldn't think of another one.
Cautious Cassius. Oh, I never heard of that.
Cautious Sally.
I'll give it another week or 2. I mean, if people are not gonna fucking listen to either way. If someone gets sick, it's gonna get bad because my household don't listen to begin with.
I think I finally talked Tony into just like it's natural selection, bro. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
People are just I don't know, man. It's hard.
Like, I understand it. Like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But yeah. I mean,
it's hard to be the one that fights against many. Like in my household, no one pays attention. Mostly because they all have to go out and work or do certain things, right? So they have to be out in civilization, to put it that way. I don't. But if one of them end up getting sick, they're going to bring it back to my household. I'm fucking being doomed too. And I'm going to be sick, right? I'm be like, oh, I should have just fucking gone out. I'm going to end up getting sick.
There you go.
That's my thinking now. Like,
and now that you're sick, just fucking go out and spread it, bro.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be that dick, though. If I end up find out that I have something or if I catch something, I wouldn't go and spread it.
Well, like I told homeboy Rob, I was like, I got sick. I stayed in my room. There, like every time I walk out to go eat, I always hear bitching from Mom and Tony be like, "Man, you don't get out your fucking room, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Well, I don't feel right. Why you want to be around me?"
Bitch, you said no because he's like, "Just leave me alone." I was like, "Are you sick?" Told Eric don't get sick.
Eric don't get sick. Just leave me alone.
But you were sick, you motherfucker.
Well, anyways, dude, main thing is, did I stay away from y'all?
No.
Because y'all wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. That's your fault. Yes.
Anyways, see, I didn't realize how long we're doing this. I don't even know. It's crazy time, and this podcast has been.
It's normal shit.
No, I mean in the world, like in general in the world, there's been a lot of deaths.
It's
right? Shit's changing.
There's always a lot of deaths, bro. They're just making it.
When's the last time you've been in quarantine this long?
Never.
When's the last time you saw the economy crash this bad? When's the last time you? When's the last time? I say you, nigga. You.
When was the Great Depression? You know, if you're asking grandma this, she'll be like, it happens. And probably. You know what? You listen to grandma. She'll be like, fuck. She lived through a good amount of wars. She lived through the Great Depression. She don't give a fuck, dog.
I'm talking to you personally.
Hey, look, man. I follow the words of the elders.
Shit, they're like, I can't even remember the last time gas was so fucking cheap.
They're like, gang, nigga. The 90s.
90s?
That's how cheap it was, yeah.
In the 90s?
Yeah, we used to fill up a Suburban for like $20.
That's what, 20 years ago? 21?
Yeah.
Mid-90s?
Time being such a weird construct that it is, it seems like a long time.
I'm just saying, in general, like, the world is normal.
The elders know what's up.
The world has been out of the norms, and we are out of the norms.
Roman, if your grandparents was alive and they told you, man, fuck that shit, you'd like, yeah, fuck them, right?
No, I'd probably tell them to... I'd probably be the one trying to protect them.
And they would tell you what? Fuck you, dog, quit being a pussy.
But even so, I mean, they were... I come from a fucking long line of fucking house bodies. So, like, this whole thing of, like, having to go outside, it doesn't bother me. Like, it did, and the only reason it did is because it took away the option. You know, every once in a while, I do like to go out. You know what I mean?
I mean, you miss your game show. Your game
shows. Every once in a while, you want to go and, like, I want to go and play Warhammer. You know what I mean? Or I want to, like, window shop somewhere.
I miss it.
Or maybe, like, actually buy something somewhere.
I miss the cigar shop the most. Like, once they go away, you come in and walk in. Because I order it online. Right? But once they say you walk in, shit, that's my first stop is going to be the cigar shop. Because just, I don't know, I like it.
You get that humidor thing. Really,
they have really nice...
Really cause the corona flare up in you.
Right. And then you know what I miss, dude? My weekend's trip to Barnes & Noble's.
Yeah, they've always been open, right?
Is it?
Curbside, mostly.
Not the same. Not the same as walking in and selecting a book and just enjoying a coffee.
Oh, yeah, because first half of the quarantine, they were open. That's when John and I went, and I got that calligraphy book and all this other shit. And then after that, they're like, oh, the second half part, we're going to be curbside only.
Oh, yeah, but I've been out and not leaving. I've been fucking like... I'm gonna stay inside. Plus, you know, I gotta take care of kids and my little brother and everything. But no, first, hey, everything's back open, it's normal. Cigar shop,
Tony's going back to his Tony Sundays.
Fuck yeah, I miss
Barnes
him.
and Nobles, that boy he likes, maybe Heroes,
Cigar shops, nerd shops, books. That's what Tony
dick.
was. Oh, and coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Boy, we recently got a Keurig machine. I've been enjoying those little Keurig cups. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I just drink tea.
So let us know. Let us know what you guys are gonna do. First thing, the world goes back to normal. You think the world's gonna go back to normal soon? Do you care what's going on in the world?
Define normal.
Open shops. You could go any shop. You could go sitting down in any restaurant. You don't have to be 6 feet apart. You don't have to wear a mask. They found a vaccine. Everybody's working again. No, half the people are not struggling for money.
I feel like
grocery shops don't have a limit of what shit you buy. That's kind of what I mean by normal.
I think stores should always have a regulation on how much you can buy.
Oh, I'm guessing there's people are gonna start living a little bit different from now on.
Especially with like
that sounds like communist talk.
Huh?
That sounds like some communist talk.
I'm a slight fan of communism. Slight communism here and there.
He wants all the freedoms of America.
Until you actually experienced communism,
right?
and then it's shit.
Probably.
Like on paper, it's like, oh man, it sounds fucking fabulous. Then you live it, you're like, nope.
Yeah, exactly. On paper, it's just like everybody gets the same, for everything, and everything's all good until you're actually there, and you're like, oh, okay, no. Everybody's just poor.
Democracy, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta find a good balance between communism and freedom. Call it like
that was Bernie Sanders apparently, but
socialism.
They said no to that.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget it's an election year too.
Nah, I didn't vote.
Pay attention to the government, guys. There's a lot of shit that's going that people are not paying attention. A lot of shit that affects everyday life.
Follow it blindly.
Or you could be like Eric. Let us know in the comments, or you could give us an email. Eric, what's the email?
I don't know. I'm not the one who says it first.
Oh, okay. Roman, what's the fucking email?
If you want to send us an email, go ahead and send it to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
Citypod88@gmail.com. See, follow it blindly, folks.
When our social media is in the description. I forgot what it's called. Or you go to youtube.com/GrimWorks. It's been a while. I'm still out of practice.
Clunky as always.
I know, right?
Speaking of being a while, I went to go wash my truck, and I was like, man, it's been a while since I've been here. And I sung it to myself, like, it's been a while. Then I started listening to Stain.
Ew.
I was like, hell yeah.
Anyways, Roman, do we have any comments and emails before we finish off the podcast?
We do have both.
Oh, it's been a while.
So it depends on where you want to start.
Let's start with the comments and end with the email.
All right. So the comment, we only have one, and it's from the Prune. So it's time to keep the regs with the Prune.
Flush.
His comment 5 days ago: quarantine forever. That's it.
I'm pretty sure he's happy about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's a social dude, but at the same time.
You struck a chord with me last episode, Tony, where you were like, "Oh yeah," that you made me realize, "Oh, I'm a shitty friend because I haven't, I don't check up on the people that I care about." So that changed. I started last week where I was starting to ask people, how they're doing.
That's what I do. I send a message to everybody that I kind of want to keep.
That's weird. I never got a text message from Roman.
I sent it through the city chat, you dumb skank.
He sent it through the group chat with fucking Nate. And he was like, "You're talking to me?" It's like, wrong number, Roman. And I'm like, dude, it's a fucking group chat. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
Fucking slut. Anyways.
Yeah, he's a slow one. No, but yeah, that's all I do with people is like, "Hey, man, you guys good? You doing good?" It's like, "Yeah, all right. Cool."
Yeah, I mean, like I don't expect a lot of talk because I think everybody's kind of going through the same thing. But as long as I read some replies and I know you're at least alive.
As long as you're doing good.
Do need something, I'll try to help you out. You know what I mean?
True.
But that's it for our comments. We're gonna go to our email. This comes from none other than the 10 meal deal.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam.
So
Sam.
the title of the email is "Sup, you dumb bitches."
Sup,
dude.
Hi,
So I'm gonna read the whole thing, and then you can chime in wherever you want.
Alright, go for it.
It's about time you released a damn podcast. Also,
true.
Peter Piper's isn't the best people, you sad little fucks. It's never over on the coronavirus. Even if they open the businesses, there will be trust issues. Also, HEB is not making sure you have to wear a mask to even get in. Bullshit. I went today, and they were. They were passing out masks so that people can get in.
Yeah, I know John got cussed out by a bunch of people because he has to. All managers have to, check the front, and they make sure that you have a mask.
Well, mandatory law of
Well, at least that's here on the west side. I don't know if he's like in the north side or in further south side, because apparently, like the Heroes and Fantasies over there on Pat Booker, they're not wearing masks. In the north side, like further north, I guess if it leaves the Bexar County lines, they have different rules. It's weird.
The HEB that I went to is the one on Bandera, near 410.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, there was people wearing masks.
Walgreens
there.
mandatory.
They were passing them out.
Walgreens was mandatory mask for me.
Shit, even the picnic has mandatory mask.
Yep. I heard HEB right here in the hood is mandatory mask. I guess is selective. I know. But most stores now are like, just fucking cover your mouth with something.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a mask. Put a bandana, put a scarf, rag, whatever. But okay.
Yeah, but what he say was the best pizza, or he didn't give one?
He didn't give one because he's a bitch. Fuck you, Sam.
Peter Piper's is the best commercial pizza.
It's the best fast food pizza.
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of small mom pop
big
shops.
Chain store, I guess. Yeah. It's a big chain. It's the best.
Yeah, because think of the chains. You have Domino's. It's trash.
Yeah,
Little Caesars is the trashiest of the trash.
Yeah.
Pizza Patron is below Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Then you have
Papa John's.
Papa John's is trash without that garlic butter.
Fucking Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut has been garbage for the last 15 years.
That's it.
So
also.
That's it.
Not. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Chain? Peter Piper.
Oh, if you have and there's a couple. The Marco's Pizza, trash.
Yeah.
They're like Peter Piper is the best fast food one because their crust is
crusty.
Is different. It's like a thinner crust, but it's still got a little bit of chew.
Well, I mean, everybody has their onions.
Apparently, from what I've heard from various pizza blogs I've seen and foodie type of videos, everybody agrees that the thing that makes a pizza is the crust.
True.
If it's got shit crust, it's a shit pizza.
Unless unless you're in the buying for cash, Little Caesars cheapest. Doesn't matter how it tastes. You got pizza.
Yeah,
for
if you're
technically
poor,
Pizza
I guess,
Patron's actually cheaper than Little Caesars.
No, Pizza Patron's not cheaper. It's just it's focused to Mexicans. That's how
here's the thing: is that
Mexico
Peter Piper's isn't that much more expensive than fucking.
They made it expensive.
Oh, dude, there's fucking compared to the 5 meal deals from Little Caesars, it's 3 times as much.
Yeah, like a 5 meat. Say if you want a meat lovers, it's $15.
Yeah,
for a large.
I know. $20. I bought my niece's pizza this weekend.
Here's the thing.
You don't need a meat lovers. Yeah.
You at first of all, you don't need a meat lovers.
Okay.
You want a meat lovers. That's fine.
True.
But if you're just looking for a plain pepperoni pizza,
it's double.
I feel like
Peter Piper's is double Little Caesars if you just want plain pizza.
Yeah, it's $10.
It's $10 for pizza, where it's same size as Little Caesars $5 one.
Yeah, and they're the large. Because technically,
but I
feel like you're thinking if you want pizza, you're thinking a pizza for yourself. While more than likely every time we gotta buy pizza, it's pizza for the family.
No, because every time, like, it does not matter where I get like any meal from. Like for my family, it's usually like $50 to $60. Like no matter what.
Fuck yeah, it is. That's
Like for a family, like no matter what. Yeah. And I'd rather go with a quality kind of thing, and I think like Peter Piper's is more quality than Little Caesars.
True,
no doubt.
So their boxes got even fancier.
I'm always gonna go Peter Piper. Like the whole thing about like I understand if you really don't have the money, I understand that.
Yeah.
But you probably shouldn't be eating out if you don't have the money. Like you shouldn't be eating out at all.
Like the only reason I bought Pizza Hut ever was because they had the stuffed crust. I like stuffed crust.
I do.
Because I hate pizza, but I love stuffed crust.
He likes cheesy bread.
That's the only reason I would ever buy.
Another. Well, I don't know if it counts as fast food. Luciano's, because it's technically just mostly in malls, but they have their own store too.
No, but you have to sit down because.
No, you can take it
for the most part. That's true. It's true. You can get like a carry out kind of thing. Yeah. But it's mainly there to like sit down.
Well, Sam, if you're fucking hearing this, tell us what do you think is the best pizza?
Yeah, Sam, don't openly hate, nigga. Back it up.
Give me two. Commercially, that means all the fucking chains, right? All the big ones. And then what do you think? Small pops, mom and pop shops.
Smallpox.
Like mom and pop. The pizza that I like the best is probably the
Main Street.
That place Dough.
Never heard of that.
It's right there next to Ilsong Garden.
Yeah, what's that weird place that we went with Summer that one time?
I didn't go to that.
You did.
I think it was you and Mark.
Yeah, that's right. Probably was.
I don't know where y'all went, but
it was off of 410 and White People Place.
White People Place. Anyways, he continues with the email.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime Video, watch a show called Lore. I already listened to the podcast, so I don't have to really watch
what podcast? There's
a
podcast
for anybody that doesn't listen to the podcast, go ahead and watch the show.
What's Lore?
It's like the way they do the show is reenactments of true stories. So it's like true stories, and they're like what's their tag? Is it
like creepypastas?
Yeah, it's something like that, but it's like actually true shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Like true scary stories. But yeah, they're usually reenactments with famous actors, and that's how they have that show. But if you just want like the stories, just listen to the podcast.
I want to see famous actors portray stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to see that,
if it's like really scary, I won't watch it because I don't like scary. Like I just pissed them off.
Yeah, that was unneeded.
Yeah,
but
right? That's what I'm saying.
Minecraft is mindless gameplay. I agree. Don't buy a gun, you lazy fuck.
Why
if you want a good book to read, it's called The Fall of Lucifer. I ain't reading the Bible. Fuck that shit. Let's be honest, Tony. It's teaching way too much for conversations. Ha ha ha.
What?
What was it?
He says, let's be honest, Tony is teaching way too much for conversations. Teaching way too much for conversations. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It seems you're more preachy than conversating.
Oh, I guess. But I don't know how to speak.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that. Sam could probably hit us back again and see if I nailed it.
I realize
Jesus Christ.
Just going after Sam. Don't talk shit about the triple P's, bitch.
PPP for life, bro. I'm a PP boy.
Yeah, I'm a triple P boy.
Oh, dude.
I'm a Pistol Pete's man.
Did I share that video about the lady talking about the vagina with y'all on the City Podcast thing?
If you did, remember the rule. If you send it, I don't watch it.
Well, it's just got like a lady on there, and she was just talking over the thing, and she had like a big old vagina. Well, the main thing is the G-spot's only located like an inch behind the clitoris. So I was gonna go, Roman, check it out, bro. You got hope. Because she's like, technically, you don't need a big dick. You just gotta need like 2 or 3 inches, and you can hit this G-spot. You just gotta hit it on the top.
That's all I got, so it's great.
So you just gotta hit the ceilings. Apparently, for
he
women, the
continues.
pregame is the best game.
Watch a show called Vikings. It's really good.
See,
Vikings is really good. Until the last season, the one with his sons, it's kind of weird, but I still watched it. It was good.
in that case, Sam, you should watch the Vinland Saga.
The anime?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since you
Vinland
got
Saga
Prime.
was good, yeah.
That was really good. That's like Vikings, but with anime.
Alright, does he continue, Roman?
Yep, I teach the girlfriend's niece her ABC and writing them. But she's also 3, so there's a constant distractions.
Yeah.
Very true. Tony, you're fucking lazy, bro.
Yeah.
Why am I lazy?
I have no idea. He just keeps repeating that you're lazy.
Huh.
Yeah, it makes sense. You are. You didn't want to put up the podcast. You didn't work on the podcast that you put out last time until like fucking the day of, like near the end of the night or something
First
like
of
that.
all, I didn't work on the podcast because shit always got in the way.
Again, excuses.
Alright? And I ain't...
Fucking lazy, bro. Fuck.
True, I don't know. Look, I know.
Excuses.
Look, I've learned I'm a dumb motherfucker that can't have a conversation. I guess is lazy, but I always have shit to do. But at least in my head, there's shit I have to do.
And you know what I see him do most of the time? Watching One Piece, sitting down in the kitchen, just chilling.
At the night, yes, because that's the way
Night
I
and morning
decompress.
and midday.
Fucking One Piece is good.
I ain't hating on it. I'm just saying you can't be a bitch and say like I got shit to do and not do it.
It's
But
true.
I like to say I'm lazy.
I've seen you in the morning and I've seen you at night, and you're doing the same thing.
Exactly. People know I'm lazy, but when I have to do something or I get paid to do something, then I do it. Or if I get bored, then I'll do it. But
He continues. Down in the valley, they have mandatory masks and a curfew at 7 p.m. Anyone out will be given tickets.
oh, nice.
Have a good one, you lazy fucks. Ha ha
There you
ha.
go.
Okay, we're all lazy. All right, that's
Oh,
good.
he just wanted to repeat it that you are the lazy one. You
And
sir,
what-
you're the-
no,
you're-
what way am I-
you sir, you like to get on your soapbox and preach, but half the time you lazy.
I ain't
Yo,
lazy.
yo bum
I
rock.
just get my shit done.
Yo bum.
And usually when Roman comes around, I'm waiting for him to come around to either in the mornings, either to give him something or.
Some beep 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 beep.
But I always got shit to do because the house is never empty. There's always something to be done in this house.
Half the time I also see him going to sleep in his bed, just chilling.
Trying to get it from the world because depression takes a hold of me.
See, that sounds like lazy.
Because the world is scary. Scary out there.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm
Keep
gonna hit
fucking
him.
with me.
I'm gonna hit him.
Was that it, Roman?
That was it.
Alright, thank you, Sam. Thank you for the email. I hope you can listen to this
Thanks,
episode.
dude.
And we at least make you chuckle just a little bit. Because, you know, you fucking pissed off Roman. And you made me piss off Eric.
I
and
like
it's all
how
fucking
Roman's
awesome.
like, thanks, dude, you bitch.
Yeah. Triple P's for life.
he got a tramp stamp on it.
Yeah.
And
I gotta.
and then he gotta tell the dude, it's like, no, it's not peanut pepper pizza. It means pound penis proudly, bro.
Is it triple P? I'm
have
saying
a power
no.
bottom.
I was like,
There's no B, bitch.
Whatever, I'll just stick it in.
John's like, it's time.
Peanut pumper proudly.
On that note, thank you for listening to another
Pretty
episode
pumper nickel.
of the City Podcast. This has been episode 190. We have been your host. I'm Tony, and I'm here with,
Your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
and of course, Radio Waves is Mr.
Roman.
There you go. Thank you guys.
Oh, man, that's funny.
But like we say at the end of every episode, bye.
Oh, shit, that's right. Bye.